Namaste. If you're a fan of crispy snacks, then you need to try samosas. A symphony of spices dances on your tongue, and each bite tells a story. And few dishes are as iconic as the samosa. These crispy golden triangles are filled with savory potatoes and peas, spiced with cumin, coriander, and turmeric, offering a taste of India in every bite. Samosas are more than just snacks. They represent celebration, family, and tradition. From the bustling streets of Mumbai to homes around the world, samosas are universally loved. They are a testament to the power of simple ingredients, transformed by spice and technique. So, are you ready to embark on a culinary adventure? Let's make samosas. Before we begin, let's gather our ingredients. For the dough, you'll need all-purpose flour, a touch of oil, salt, and water. It's the foundation of our samosa, and we'll treat it with care. For the filling, we'll use potatoes, peas, onions, and ginger. These humble ingredients will be elevated by the magic of spices. Cumin, coriander, turmeric, and garam masala will add warmth and depth. Don't forget a touch of chili powder for a gentle kick. Finally, for our chutney, we'll need fresh cilantro, mint, green chilies, and yogurt. This tangy, refreshing dip will perfectly complement the richness of the samosas. Now that we have our ingredients prepped, let's start cooking. Narrator chuckles. Did you know that potatoes were once considered poisonous? Imagine missing out on all those delicious samosas. The dough is the heart of a good samosa. It is the foundation upon which the entire dish is built, and getting it right is crucial to achieving that perfect balance of crispiness and tenderness. The process of making the dough might seem simple, but it requires attention to detail and a bit of patience. In a large bowl, combine the flour and salt. The type of flour you use can make a difference. All-purpose flour is commonly used, but some prefer a mix of all-purpose and whole wheat for a slightly different texture and flavor. The salt not only adds flavor but also helps in the dough's structure. Add the oil and rub it into the flour with your fingertips. This step is crucial as it ensures that the oil is evenly distributed, creating small pockets of fat that will melt during frying, giving our samosas a wonderfully flaky texture. The amount of oil can vary, but typically, a few tablespoons are enough to achieve the desired flakiness. Gradually add water, a little at a time, and knead the dough. The water should be added slowly to ensure that the dough doesn't become too sticky. The amount of water needed can vary depending on the humidity and the type of flour used, so it's important to add it gradually and feel the dough as you go. Knead it for at least 5 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. This kneading process develops the gluten in the flour, which gives the dough its structure and elasticity. If the dough is too dry, it will crack when you roll it out. If it's too wet, it will be difficult to handle. Finding the right balance is key. Cover the dough with a damp cloth and let it rest for about 30 minutes. This resting period is essential as it allows the gluten to relax, making it easier to roll out the dough without it shrinking back. It also helps in developing the flavor and texture of the dough. While the dough rests, we can move on to the flavorful filling. The filling is where you can get creative, using a variety of ingredients to suit your taste. Traditional fillings often include spiced potatoes, peas, and sometimes meat, but you can experiment with different vegetables, lentils, or even cheese. Remember, a good samosa is a balance of textures and tastes. The dough plays a crucial role in this culinary dance. It must be just right to complement the filling, providing a crispy exterior that contrasts with the soft, flavorful interior. The art of making samosas lies in perfecting both the dough and the filling, and bringing them together in harmony. The spices used in the filling are what gives samosas their distinctive flavor. Common spices include cumin, coriander, turmeric, and garam masala. These spices are often toasted in oil to release their full aroma and flavor before being mixed with the other filling ingredients. Fresh vegetables are a key component of many samosa fillings. Potatoes and peas are traditional, but you can also use carrots, beans, or any other vegetables you like. The vegetables should be chopped finely so that they cook evenly and blend well with the spices. Cook the filling mixture in a pan until the vegetables are tender and the spices are well incorporated. This step is important to ensure that the filling is flavorful and has the right texture. The filling should be moist but not too wet, as excess moisture can make the dough soggy. And remember, if your filling looks like a colorful mess, you're on the right track. Once the dough has rested, it's time to roll it out. Divide the dough into small balls and roll each one into a thin circle. The thickness of the dough is important. It should be thin enough to become crispy when fried, but not so thin that it tears easily. Cut each dough circle in half to form semicircles. These semicircles will be shaped into cones to hold the filling. Shape each semicircle into a cone by folding it and sealing the edge with a little water. This cone will hold the filling, so make sure the seal is tight to prevent the filling from leaking out during frying. Fill each cone with the prepared filling, being careful not to overfill. Overfilling can cause the samosas to burst open during frying. Seal the top of the cone by pinching the edges together. Make sure the seal is tight to prevent any filling from escaping. Heat oil in a deep pan and fry the samosas until they are golden brown and crispy. The oil should be hot enough to cook the samosas quickly, but not so hot that they burn. Frying them at the right temperature ensures that they are cooked through and have a crispy exterior. Drain the fried samosas on paper towels to remove any excess oil. This helps to keep them crispy and prevents them from becoming greasy. Serve the samosas hot with your favorite chutney. Mint chutney and tamarind chutney are popular choices, but you can also serve them with yogurt or any other dipping sauce you like. The moment of truth is when you break open a samosa and see the steam rise from the flavorful filling inside. The crispy exterior and the soft, spiced filling create a perfect bite that is both satisfying and delicious. Samosas are a beloved snack enjoyed by people all over the world. They are perfect for parties, gatherings, or just as a treat for yourself. The effort put into making them is well worth it when you take that first bite and experience the wonderful combination of flavors and textures. So the next time you crave something delicious, remember, the heart of the samosa lies in its dough. With a little patience and practice, you can create this delightful snack that is sure to impress and satisfy. Heat oil in a pan and add cumin seeds. Once they splutter, add chopped onions and ginger. Sauté until the onions turn translucent and fragrant. Now add the spices, turmeric, coriander, cumin, and garam masala. Add the potatoes and peas. Cook for a few minutes until the potatoes are tender but not mushy. Season with salt and chili powder. Remember, we want the flavors to be bold and well balanced. This is where your culinary instincts come into play. Once cooked, mash the potato mixture slightly. This will help bind the filling and prevent it from spilling out of the samosas. Set the filling aside to cool. A hot filling can make the dough soggy. Narrator laughs. Speaking of which, I once made the filling so spicy that my family thought I was trying to prank them. Let's just say it was a memorable dinner. Section 5. The art of folding, shaping your samosas. Divide the dough into equal-sized balls. Roll each ball into a thin oval shape. Cut the oval in half. Now take one half and moisten the edges with water. Fold it in half to form a cone, pressing the edges to seal. Fill the cone with the potato filling. Moisten the edges of the cone again and press firmly to seal the samosa. Repeat the process with the remaining dough and filling. Making samosas is therapeutic. Enjoy the process of shaping and sealing these savory pockets. And remember, no two samosas are ever the same, just like snowflakes. You can also get creative with the folding. Try different shapes and patterns to add your personal touch. Each samosa is a blank canvas for your culinary creativity. Section 6. Frying to perfection. The golden crunch. Heat oil in a deep pan over medium heat. To test if the oil is hot enough, drop a small piece of dough into it. It should sizzle and rise to the surface immediately. Gently slide the samosas into the hot oil. Do not overcrowd the pan. Fry the samosas in batches, turning them occasionally until they turn golden brown and crispy. This golden hue is a sign that the samosas are cooked to perfection. And remember, if you hear a crunch that sounds like a symphony, you've nailed it. Remove them from the oil and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to absorb excess oil. Section 7. Chutney chronicles the perfect dip. While the samosas are frying, let's make the chutney. In a blender, combine fresh cilantro, mint, green chilies, yogurt, and a pinch of salt. Blend until smooth and creamy. Taste and adjust the ingredients to your liking. Want it spicier? Add another chili. Prefer it tangier? A squeeze of lemon will do the trick. This chutney adds a burst of freshness to the crispy samosas. It's the perfect counterpoint to the richness of the filling. You can also experiment with other chutneys like tamarind or date chutney. And remember, the perfect dip is like a good joke. Timing is everything. Section 8. Serving with style. Tips and variations. Samosas are best served hot and fresh, straight out of the fryer. Arrange them on a platter with a side of the vibrant green chutney. They make for a fantastic appetizer, snack, or even a light meal. Want to add some protein to your samosas? Try adding minced lamb or chicken to the potato filling. For a vegetarian twist, you can substitute potatoes with paneer, Indian cheese. The possibilities are endless. Samosas are a celebration of Indian flavors and textures. They are a testament to the fact that the simplest ingredients, when combined with love and spice, can create something truly magical. For a funny twist, try adding a surprise filling like chocolate or marshmallows. It's sure to get a laugh at your next gathering. Enjoy!